Hi everyone, it's Ms. Vanderscuff here. I'm so excited to be teaching you science this term. So before we begin, I'm just going to share my screen. And in science this term, we'll be learning all about materials. Before we get into materials, I have 3 quick questions for you. Let's see how much you remember from last term's work. Number 1. Do you remember the name of the 5 animal groups? You can shout them out, you can say it in your mind, or you can tell someone, maybe even an adult who's sitting next to you or in the room. 5 animal groups we studied last term. Number 2. Where do amphibians live? I wonder if you remember what an amphibian is. Number 3. A monkey is a mammal because. Why is a monkey a mammal? Right, I hope you're ready for the answers. Number 1. Our 5 animal groups, you can say with me, they are fish, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, and birds. I hope you got all 5 of them correct. Number 2. Amphibians live on land and water. They spend a lot of their time on land and some of it in water. And then number 3, a monkey is a mammal because monkeys give birth to live young, like their babies come out live, like we do, like humans do. And also, monkeys can also feed their babies milk. So well done to all of you who guessed those answers. Let's have a look at our new topic in science. This term we'll be focusing on everyday materials. And we'll be seeing if in this lesson you can identify and name a variety of everyday materials like wood or plastics or even metals. Before we begin, what is a material? What are they? People speak about materials, we're studying materials, but do we know what they are? Perfect. I can see some people are really thinking about that. Materials. So this is a substance that is used to make something. Everything around us, if you have a look around in the room you're sitting in, even your laptop or computer that you're working on, that's made of a certain material or different types of materials. Okay, we get 2 types of materials. They are natural materials or man-made materials. Now, what do I mean by natural materials and man-made materials? So natural materials are things that we can find in nature, like a wood that grows on trees. The next slide I can show you that over there we have wood which grows on trees. Then we have man-made materials which are made by humans like us in a factory. That is metal and also plastic. And these are the 3 main ones we'll be looking at today. Okay, what can you see in the room you're sitting in that's made up of these 3 materials? Wood, metal, and plastic. I can see my marker. I think this is made out of plastic. I can see, actually I'm looking at my desk now. You can't really see it, but my desk is made of wood. Is your desk maybe made of wood? Great. So over here we have our types of materials. We have natural. These are things or materials that can be found in nature and it has not been made by humans. They come from animals or plants or even the earth, because some trees grow. Well, we know plants and trees grow in the earth or from the earth. We may also have to dig them out of the ground, like our trees and our plants, for them to grow. and also take them from living things. Those are all our natural materials. And then we get to the other side, which is man-made materials. These are materials that cannot be found in nature. They are made by humans like us. When we grow older, we could go to work in factories, and that's where people make them. These are materials that man has changed into the way they would like, or mold or modify it, make it a bit better than natural materials. And as we move on, we'll find out more examples of man-made materials. Okay, on this slide, I have a few pictures of natural materials like plants, paper, which we get from trees. There's more wood. We have leather, feathers. Excuse me. We have some rocks over there. And also man-made materials. Do you think you can identify them? I'll give you 2 minutes to have a look at all of the man-made materials while I have a drink of water. Right, I can see an umbrella there which is man-made. We have Lego, we have glasses, we have books made out of paper and toilet paper. We have our luggage, might be made out of certain material like cotton, maybe not cotton, but a different type of material. We also have dice over here, plastic bottles and cookie cutters. Some cookie cutters are plastic, some are actually made of metal. The first material we spoke about earlier was wood. So wood is a natural material which we get from trees, and then wood is taken by humans and made into different types of objects like our chairs maybe, or our desks, our cupboards, and different things. Then we have plastic. Plastic is a man-made material because it can't naturally be found in nature. We can't grow plastic if we plant it in the ground, and that is why humans make them. Okay, and it's made in a factory, and you can see all of these different types of things are made out of plastic. Isn't that incredible? We also have metal. Metal is also a man-made material which cannot be found in nature. So man makes these things in factories as well. This is what metal looks like. We also have metal gates. Something that might be metal we find in our kitchens could be our utensils we eat with. Okay, can you think of any other metal materials we might have at home? Great. Jamie's in a bit of an issue. He needs to sort out these different items into whether they're natural or man-made. Do you think we can help Jamie? I'll go first and then you can help me. First of all, we have the gates. These are made of metal. I know that, and I also know that I can't dig up metal and I can't grow metal, and I just can't find it when I go out into the garden, go and look in nature for them. So I know it was made in a factory, so it must be man-made. Are you ready to have a go with me now? I will read the sentences and stop at the blanks. You can fill them in and I'll give you the answer. You ready? The tree. Let's have a look at the tree. We know that trees grow in nature. That's correct. And man cannot make this in a factory. Therefore, Jamie knew for sure that a tree is that's right, a natural material. Well done, year one. The next one you can do on your own, and then I'll read the answers afterwards. Okay, I'll read the sentence to you. The instruments. So the instruments is a mixture of materials. There's two materials on this one if you have a look at it. It's a little bit tricky, but I'm sure you can do it. It's made out of something and something else. Well done. It's made of plastic and metal. And we know they are made in a factory, so they are definitely man-made materials. Well done, Johan. You're doing so well. The next one is the big yellow bin. So this big yellow bin is made mainly, as you can see here, out of plastic, and its wheels are rubber. And both of these materials are made in a, that's right, in a factory. So it is a man-made material. Very well done, Johan. I wonder if you could recap with me on the 3 types of materials we've learned today. So the first one was, the second one was, and the third one was, now let's say that together. The materials we have learned today was wood, metal, and plastic. I wonder if you can remember which ones were man-made. Definitely the plastic and the metal. Very well done. Therefore, we know that the last one, which is wood, is a natural material. Very well done, Johan. Let's have a look at objects. So, we have objects and we have materials, which we've just studied. There's a very big difference between an object and a material. The materials are the ones we've just had a look at. They are our plastics, our wood, and our metals. But then we also have objects, and these are things like the chair, okay? Things we can use every day, maybe even our pens, our pencils. So this chair is the object, and material is the stuff or the substance that the object is made of, and that is wood. So this is a wooden chair. So we're going to play an object game. And because we're not together in the classroom, but you are at home, you might see so many objects made out of one material and maybe not the other, but that's absolutely fine. I'm going to say I spy with my little eye, and I'll name a material, and I would like you to have a look around the room and shout out the first object that you see made from that material. Are you ready? Good. I spy with my little eye something made of plastic. Well done. Did anyone find a toy, perhaps? Or maybe a plastic cup? Very well done. Let's move on to the next one. I spy with my little eye something beginning or something made with wood. Well done. Many of us might have wooden window frames. Some of us might have wooden floors or even wooden ceilings, wooden doors. Well done. The last one, I spy with my little eye something made of metal. Right, that might be a little bit tricky. We could have maybe the legs of your table, which is made of metal, of your desk. Some people might have their lamps or their lights that has a metal part in it. Some people might not have metal parts of things that they could see in their room, but you might have metal somewhere else in the house, and you can see if we can find them later. But very well done, year one. Over here we have more objects and materials. So before we begin with this one, can you remember if an object and a material is the same thing? No, they're not. Well done. The difference between an object is that it's something that I can use, something I can sit on, and a material is something, a substance that the object is made of. So let's have a look at the first picture over here on the left. This is a tree house, right? So the object, we'll go with the tree house, is a tree house. And the material that the tree house is made of is wood. See, two completely different things. I wonder if anyone can tell me what object this is. Well done. It's a key indeed. And the material that the key is made of is not plastic. It's metal. Well done. Let's move on to the next one. I'll give you 2 minutes. You can say it to yourself, you can say it in your head, you can say it out loud. Tell me what the object is here and what the material is. Also tell me what this object is that all children love, and also what the material is it is made of. Off you go. Well done, year one. So on the left here, we can see a fork, which is the object, and the material that the fork is made of is metal. The next one, the object is Lego, and the material that Lego is made of is plastic. The next one, I'll do the first one and you can do the next one. Okay, this object is a bin and the material is plastic. If I speak about the bin only, but the wheels are made out of rubber. Okay, the next object is a door. Well done. And the door is made of wood. Very well done. Right, so now that we've been through all our materials and our objects, I have a little task for you. But because you're not in school, I know it might be a little bit tricky to remember these things, but I'm pretty sure you remember seeing these items in the playground. Can you remember seeing these items in the playground? So first of all, I would like you to tell me what object this is, and then tell me what material it is made out of. And underneath, I would also like you to tell me if it's a natural material or a man-made material. The same with the next two pictures. And then I also have a little extension for you. Once you've finished, I would like you to go around the house and find two objects made out of wood, two objects made of plastic, and two objects made of metal. And I would like you to draw them on your paper, on any paper. And then you can show me on Seesaw the amazing work you've done. If you do not have a printer at home, don't worry about it. All you have to do is write number 1, tell me the object. Number 2, tell me the object. And number 3, tell me the object. Okay? I hope you have so much fun doing this lesson, year 1, and I will speak to you very soon. Keep well. Bye-bye.